And we're
Hello,
live.
world. Hello, world.
All right.
Welcome, welcome to another episode.
Of the This Might Hurt podcast.
Yeah. Like, look, man. Like, we just gonna kick it off, man. Like, how was your Father's Day, bro?
My Father's Day was good, man. You know, they were, did a couple things. It wasn't too crazy. Just a little something. What about yours?
My Father's Day was straight, baby. Like my son graduated high school. Yeah, I'm old. I was nutting in them bitches early in my life. You know, so nah, I'm not gonna call my my son's mother a bitch or nothing. Like she was lucky one. The other,
Right.
the other swallowed.
Oh, what's up,
Yo, what up? What up? Anywho,
Amanda? Hold up. Before we continue, this is Amanda. This is the number one fan of the show right here.
mm,
Amanda. How are you? Matter of fact, you know what? I want to give a shout out to Amanda because she's been here since day one. She's been here since day one, repping the show. She's gotten herself into a brand new, loving relationship with her man Johnny. Want to give a shout out to both of you guys.
yeah, shout out.
Shout out. You know what I'm
but
saying?
but you know what? I hate to be the bearer of bad news or the devil's advocate, but when y'all gonna cheat on each other?
Oh, stop. Amanda's a good girl. She's a good woman. Amanda's cool as hell.
Hey, we good. We good. You know, we straight. Like 9:15, straight.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Arizona, right?
Oh, she out west.
Yeah.
Arizona don't have
I'm
daylight.
pretty.
Arizona don't have daylight saving time. So like they don't know what it is to push the clock back or to push the clock forward. They don't know what they don't know what that's about. That's
Yeah.
lucky as hell. That's lucky as hell.
Yep. AZ, man. Arizona.
Man, if we baking out here, it's 95 degrees out here today. I know for a fact that, you know what I mean? Like, you could crack an egg on the sidewalk and it'll fry out there. Because that's that desert heat.
Yeah.
That's cartel country, too. Because the cartel got a stronghold over there, man. Like in
Where?
Phoenix and all that stuff.
Yeah, Amanda. Where in Arizona are you exactly? See if she replies. Yeah, where in Arizona are you? Yeah, you could bake an egg. I mean, bake a cake. I bet. Yeah, I bet you can.
Yo, and it be that dry heat out there, too. Safford, Arizona.
3 hours from Phoenix.
3 hours. That'll be the equivalent of driving from
Here to Wildwood.
nah.
No,
Probably down to like Delaware or something.
really?
Yeah,
That.
yo,
Well, that's
why was 2.5 hours?
yeah. Well, that's because you're driving with a heavy foot, fool.
Yo, this is what it is. Like
That's when you're not doing the speed limit.
when do I ever do the speed limit?
I know. I'm just saying.
How about that time we drove to PA? Like, we Google mapped it. It was like 3 hours. I was like, yeah, we get there in 2 hours and 30. Trust me.
Yeah, that's
Then I
crazy.
then that long stretch on 84
Yes.
where I looked at you. I'm like, ain't no way. Yo, you know what? There's no cop on this bitch for like the next 15 miles, yo.
No doubt. TG.
You can do it in 2.5. That's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. I mean,
Amanda, TG, Amanda. Amanda's the number one fan of the show. She's been here since day one, giving her a shout out.
yeah, giving her flowers and stuff. I mean, so since you guys are here, I mean, we're talking about our Father's Day, right? And then I came across a post of like, single mothers want their flowers on Father's Day. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't no one told you to spread your legs for that bum ass nigga. You knew, you knew what type of dude he was, right? But you fell in love, right? However, you went and gave him chances, right?
Right.
You gave him the benefit of the doubt, which that doubt should have been more, you know what I'm saying, more out there than anything. So what? Yo, you know what? All right, you know what?
All right. Here we go. You know what? I think we should bring TG on.
Yeah,
TG, you want to come on? You want to come on, TG?
Because
sounds like you have something to say.
She's doing the job for both, and you know what? No one told her. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. You know what? No one told that woman. You know what I'm saying? Not to be. She was dealing with a bum ass nigga. You know, have a keep a nigga baby. Because that's what it was. I mean, you know, there's a lot of keep a nigga babies walking around here. That's why there's a lot of single mothers.
Yo, TG, real quick, check your email, right? And see if you find the email that I sent you the last time. The link to, because it's the same exact link that you use each and every time to come back on the show. So check if you have the same email with the same link, and it'll invite you in with that link that you have that I sent you the last time. Hold on 1 second, peoples. Eric, take over for a second.
Yeah, like I'm saying, right? Like I'm saying, there is no, you know, like you know what? The only excuse that there probably is if homegirl, you know what I mean? Homegirl was on what's called it? Oh, homeboy. I mean, my bad. If the father is deceased. Other than that, there is no, you know what I mean? Like, nah, I can't give no flowers on a single mother on Father's Day. You did what, you know, like you're doing what you're doing right now. It's fine. You know, you don't see none of us fathers take over, right? Take over on Mother's Day and stuff because that ain't right. That's y'all day. That's reserved for, you know what I'm saying, for mothers in general. You know, that's what it is. So, I mean, I don't know. Like if anybody feels different, then so be it. But that's how I feel about that. You know, like you knew what it was. You know, like you had that benefit of the doubt of what to do, but yet you chose love over logic, and that's the reason why there's single mothers out here now. You know, like you knew that man was a shit. You knew he was a player. If not a player, you knew he was married. You know, if not that, you just knew something that wasn't right with him. But yet you still chose to lay down. You know, what you mean is a generalization. It's a fact. Yo, you know what? To the single fathers out here, we don't, you know what? We don't wish them, hey, happy Mother's Day, because that's just wrong. You know, mother, father. You know, there's not a generalization there. It's just wrong. You know, like it's totally wrong, in my opinion. You know, it's not that I'm old school or nothing, but like, all right, you know what? There's some lines that we have to draw here. You know, like we can't just like, you know, be free about everything. You know, there's some lines that has to be drawn. You know, like.
Yeah, my bad. Well, where we at? Where we at in the conversation?
TG gonna start her bullshit saying it's a generalization. I don't care. That's my listen. Hold on, let me move it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
TG, check for that link. It's the same link.
Yo, today was one day where I really wanted to skip work and go down to Wildwood. I mean, Seaside. Like, it was hot.
Yeah.
Like, that shit was oppressive, man. See, Amanda, here's the difference between New York, New Jersey heat, and Arizona heat. You guys got that dry heat. You know? We have that pollution heat. You know, like that greenhouse effect heat. You know, like it's humidity, then it's hot, then there's no trees out here, and everything's all concrete. And then, like, you know, we live next to the ocean, and then when it rains and evaporates, like it makes it worse. Like, yo, it's just, yeah,
it's pretty bad. It's pretty
gonna,
bad.
it's gonna be worse tomorrow, man. Like they say, the air temperature is gonna be 97, right?
Right.
The air temperature, but the actual, you know what I mean, like the temperature beating off the ground, that's something else.
Yeah, word.
And I really don't want to hear, you know, like, you know, back to what I was saying. I really don't not want to hear, you know, how but a mother's doing both the jobs, this, that, and the third. No, I'm like, yo, you know what? That may be true, right? But like I said before, you knew the job before you took it. You know, like you knew messing with the dude, you knew what type of person he was. Because you know what? Every woman has intuition. Am I right?
True. That is very true.
But yet you chose love over it. Yo, you know what? You get 112 to 118, man.
That's
We get
hot.
yeah, it is. But you know what though? Like you know what? Today I was sweating all over the place, yo. Like because like I said, man, like this heat is like
Hold up.
humid as hell.
1 second. Here we go. Bam.
Hello. Can you
TG.
talk?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you generalizing about again?
No, you said it was a generalization.
Yeah, because again, you're grouping every mom together because apparently this one situation, you know, is the only experience everyone has. But yeah, that's
See,
why I
you
say
see
that.
now. See, now you assume something because you know what? It was more than one that I've seen.
Okay,
There's a lot that I've seen.
Point is, it's only
yo,
your perspective.
no. You know what? How would you feel if you're on social media, right? And a single father be like, yo, I know it's Mother's Day, but happy Mother's Day to me. Like shit, can I get some ovaries too?
A guy wouldn't do that. I don't think.
Exactly.
I wouldn't
Women
do it.
But women will though.
If there
Women
was a
will
father who really was a single father who actually was doing both, there's no reason why they couldn't get a shout out on Mother's Day.
See,
But,
that's the
like,
thing. We don't
what
take away from Mother's Day. That's the
Nobody's-
thing.
You don't need
See,
to, and nobody's
that's
taking
the
away
thing,
from Father's
though.
Day either.
Man, listen,
I
man.
always give a shout out to the mothers that play both roles because
You
in
see,
my
that's that
life, that's
bullshit.
how it was.
That's
My
that
mom
bullshit.
raised us alone. The
Yo,
fathers didn't do shit.
Yo, you know what? No disrespect, but you know what? I know. Look, here's the thing, right? You women have intuition, right?
We
Yes or
all
no?
have intuition. All of
Right.
us.
Women's
Yeah.
intuition is a lot stronger than men's.
Not necessarily.
Yes,
Again,
it is.
a
Yes,
generalization.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
No,
is.
it
Yes, it
isn't.
is.
Some people don't
Listen,
tap into their intuition,
listen.
and others do.
Listen, you knew the nigga was a shit.
That's not true
You
either.
took the
Some
job.
people get into a relationship thinking someone loves them and they're gonna be a family, and people just drop off because they can and they decide not to be responsible. You got to think about other people
over
too.
logic.
No, that's not emotional over logic.
Yes, yo, what you just say?
People leave for
What
different
did you
reasons.
say? What did you
People
say?
don't.
What
I'm
did you
saying
say?
that.
What did you
I'm
just say?
saying
Go ahead.
Let me
go
talk.
Ahead. Talk. What did you just say though?
I'm saying
I'm gonna smoke this right here. Go ahead.
You smoke whatever you need to.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is I lost my train of thought because of your nonsense right now.
Ain't no nonsense here.
It's hard having ADD and being high and trying to do this. Okay, so I'll try. My point is that you just group people, and I hate that because it's like every situation is not the same. There are women out there that literally are doing their job on their own. They could be a widow as well as a man could be a widower. There are women who leave and are not mothers, you know? It goes on both sides. It's not just one. But if somebody wants to shout out a woman who's doing both on Father's Day, why does it hurt you? That's like, to me, that's an insecurity right there.
Oh,
No,
Because
it
you're
ain't
hurt.
insecurity.
You're hurt
No,
about it.
I'm hurt about what? No, you know
That
what it is?
somebody's
You know what it is?
shouting out
You know
a
what it
woman
is?
on
Is
Father's Day.
no,
shit.
no. You know what? You know what it is, yo? Is that women take everything. They take the bed. They take the fridge. You know? Can we have a day?
Whoa,
Can we
whoa.
have our day? You know what I'm
Listen,
saying? Every day
because
is Mother's
you've
Day.
been
Can
in
we have
bad
our day?
relationships
Yo,
doesn't
can we
mean
have
that that's
our
how
day?
women are.
Can we have our day?
Listen.
Thank you very much. Just one day.
No,
actually,
I
you know
don't
what?
believe in Hallmark holidays. So
You know
no.
what? You know what? There's 2 days. 2 days. 2 days.
What days
2
are
days.
those?
Yo, 2 days. Our Father's Day and Super Bowl Sunday.
Oh, jeez.
You guys can have 363 days.
We can't have Super Bowl Sunday either. This has to be a gender thing or something.
2
Like,
days.
silly.
2 days.
You don't
2.
got any days.
No, we have 2 days.
Well, technically, you have March 14th as well, which is supposed to be Steak and BJ Day.
Man, I don't care about that. I just want my Father's Day and, you know what I'm saying, a Super Bowl Sunday, man. That's it. You know, that's it. You know, like I don't want to be bothered. I don't want to go do the, you know, yo, you know what? For you know what? You guys push carriages all day. Why don't you push the lawnmower too? It's like pushing a carriage.
I can't. I can't. I love the Super Bowl. I always looked forward to Super Bowl parties. It was never a day for the guys. It was a day for the fan of the team.
Yo, I'm trying to be serious.
You're a mess.
Shit. He
I
said
can't.
push the lawnmower like you push the carriage.
I can't.
Oh man, what's up? Yo?
Exit room to the kitchen, he said.
Yo, for real. Yo,
Oh shit.
not for real. You know what? There was one girl I was talking to, right? and she swore she knew all about sports, right? And like she's just talking to me. She was like, "Yeah, you know, doesn't Kobe Bryant pay for the Bulls?" And I'm like, "Kitchen."
Oh no.
Yo, I give it the famous words. Kitchen now.
Oh, jeez.
Make me a sandwich.
Sexist bastard.
Yo, make me a sandwich, yo.
I would love, like, what did they say to you? Because I don't believe you.
About what?
When
Yo,
you
they
say
get-
these things.
They get mad. But yo, you know what?
Are you being, like, do they take you seriously?
You know what? Is that first they do, but then I smile so they don't.
But do you mean it or not?
The smile
Do you
covers
mean
up. The smile covers up. the
Yeah,
fact that I
be
do,
real about
yo.
it. Do you mean it? Yeah, you
Yo.
know you mean that shit.
Yo, like you know what it is. You know what it is. It's like I'm half-assed with it. You know, like I do, but you know, like I do mean it and I don't mean it. You know, like you know what? I'm a modern day Archie Bunker, George Jefferson person, and that's the reason why.
No, I'm gonna tell everybody who you are. Dubs the Don does not want to. He don't want to grow up. You don't know what you want. Let's be real.
Oh shit.
Oh, yo. First off, let me tell you something.
right.
Oh,
Real quick. Let me tell you
Right.
something. Let me tell you something real quick.
I mean,
Right?
instigate
I
shit.
do know what I want.
Oh.
I do know what I want. I want to teabag every woman I've ever met.
Oh yeah, we know this already.
Oh,
That's
yes.
on your list. We get it. We
Yes,
get it.
yes. You know what I'm saying? Bucket list, teabagging. You know?
Oh shit, yo.
It's sad
Yo,
bucket list.
let me stop, man, before people actually take me serious, man. I can't keep a straight face with you guys, man. I hate y'all, man. I really hate y'all, man.
People are gonna be like, "Yo, this guy is obsessed with tea bags." Like,
Yo, for
We
real, right?
can't stop.
Yo, you know what? They're gonna start sending me Liptons and shit. Like, yo, here's your tea bag, you know, like
Oh shit.
nah, you know what, man? Like I say a lot of shit just joking around, man. You know, like
We know.
yeah,
Well, that's the point, isn't it, of the podcast itself?
yeah, just have fun, man. Like, you know,
Yeah, but yeah, that was funny.
Yo, you know what? Super Bowl Sunday.
I love Super Bowl Sunday.
That's when everybody cooks.
Yeah. We get like the big subs, like the 6 footers.
I said
Have you guys
everybody
ever got
cooks.
those?
I said everybody cooks.
Nah, we didn't
We
cook. We
nah
got
nah
stuff.
nah. You know what? We're not giving no business. You know, no business. You know what I'm saying? Money. Nah, we cook. Well,
Nah.
we have the women cook.
Oh man. Nah, we got sandwiches and chicken wings.
You know what? A couple of days ago, right? I
Yeah.
seen some funny shit, right? Some dude
No,
was
Matt,
rocking.
hold on.
No, hold on. I
All
gotta
right,
say,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna let you finish this shit. Go ahead.
I don't understand like why men wear those Air Romans 13. Like you're at someplace one day, like 1 minute, but you have to go to a Roman crucifixion at 9 o'clock. Stop wearing sandals, bro. No, that's a no. You know, like yo, the shit. Why you gonna wear the shoes Moses split the Red Sea in? Yo, like no, man, like you know, like you know, like you wearing shoes that you know what I'm saying. You try to kill King Leonidas in. You know, no, man. Like when
All right,
this is Jersey. This is not Thermopolis, bro.
What about people who wear socks and sandals? They're my favorite.
Yo,
now
and
see,
those
now hold up.
hold up. Those
Wait.
are the same people that will press charges on you if you push them. I know.
I
Yo, you know
have
what?
to agree with you. Definitely.
You know what? You know what? Those are the same people. Those are the same people. You know what I mean? Especially with crusty feet. Yo,
That's why they wear the socks.
Yo, yo, feet looking like it could kick a rock, a boulder like 60 yards or whatever.
Damn.
Walk on hot coal, you don't feel nothing.
that's that Alabama feet, yo.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Yo,
but Pete, real quick. Earlier, me and you got into a conversation. I'm gonna put this out there because I know TG will have something to say about it because she got something to say about it all the time. She always got something to say about something.
About everything.
Go. Exactly,
right.
But here we go.
Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. See, look, I work in the Bronx, right?
Oh, here we go.
You know, and like today was like extremely hot. So I was doing the delivery and stuff, right? And there comes this woman, right? Almost wearing, you know, like it's hot, but like I understand.
TikTok pants on, right?
yes. Like everything's showing, camel toe and everything. And dudes were trying to holler at her, right? So she turns around and is like, yo, you thirsty ass niggas, you better show me respect or something, right? So like, Dominican dudes, they'll be like, "Ay, mommy, blah, 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 blah," right? And I thought to myself, respect. You're half naked out here, yo. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, you know what? What do you expect, yo? You know what I'm saying? You want attention, that's good, but you getting the wrong attention here.
I wish there was just a fashion police because I feel like there are people that like wear things they shouldn't wear, and it's not because it's attention. It's just like nobody needs to see anyone's camel toe. Like that should be a PSA. That should be on NBC. The more you know, camel toe is no go. Like for anyone.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I.
Joe. Yo, but but for real though, like when I saw it, like, and I thought to myself, I was like, yo, you know what? Like, how do you want respect when, you know what I'm saying? You're damn it. You just come on in.
Here's the real question. Why do men have to catcall? Like, why can't you just shut the fuck up? And if you really are interested in someone, then have the respect to treat them as a person and talk to them. I'm not going to pay attention. Look, as a woman, I can tell you stories, okay? Because I've experienced it. There probably is not a woman out there who hasn't experienced a man either being creepy, a man just like saying things that they think, I don't know, I'm just going to open my legs for them or something. Like, I've literally driven through, like, unfortunately drove to Met Stadium, Shea Stadium, and I wish I never had to, but on my way back, coming to Jersey, like, we're stuck in traffic, of course. And I look to the left of me, and there's this guy, probably from the Bronx, like, all like just talking to me about how he wanted to give it to me and stuff like that. And, like, mind you, I'm in my car, like, there's traffic. Obviously, like, he's not going to stop his car and get out, but it's just like, what? Who does that? Like, why would I be like, oh, you're cute? Yeah, I definitely want to fuck you. Like, what? Like, there's just things you don't do. Like, why can't people just respect people in general? Forget about, like, oh, you owe me respect. No, nobody is owed. You earn respect with real people. But we're talking about nobodies. Just be respectful. Period, son. Period. Mic drop. I have to get something to drink.
Turn your mic off. All right, there we go.
And I'm gonna answer that because in this day and age, yeah, because you know what though, in this day and age where you want the same respect, but then you got songs that you know what it is, like people just like idolizing the wrong people, yo.
Yeah, man. I mean, look at who's the first person that popped, the first chick that pops into your mind?
And I saw that chick in the Bronx.
No, but I'm saying when you think about people idolizing the wrong people, the wrong females and stuff, who's the first person that comes to mind?
Yo, all these little thought rappers want to talk about how their box is so this, that, and the third. Like, yo, you know what? Like, yo, you know what? Beyonce made a song a couple years back called Single Ladies, right?
Right.
That went home to her husband. Think about that. Think about that, yo.
Yeah.
Really think about that, yo. Like, and yo, you know what? And had these, these women in the club, like, they in the club, right? EBT card and everything, hanging out their little purse. Talking about I'm independent. Bitch, you paid $40 a month. Stop it. Ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing independent about that. Like, stop. Stop. However, I respect I respect hardworking women.
Right.
There's a difference between hood rats and women.
Okay.
Like a hood rat is like, someone that's like trying to dig in your pockets. A woman got her own.
Oh, no doubt.
Like got her own set of, I respect women. I can't respect hood rats, yo.
Right.
Oh, excuse me.
See,
hi. I heard. I'm listening.
See, like, that's the thing, like, here's the problem, right? Today, in my opinion, and I'm not even going to talk about women, I'm talking about dudes too, right? This is what you call a classic generalization, right? In today's society, it's fucked, because look at let's start, for example, the music that goes on today, right? You got like, these, what I'm saying, these star rappers talking about how good their box is, but get cheated on. Right?
Right.
Beyonce made a song a couple years back called Singles Ladies. Went home to her husband. Then you had like, these these, like these hood rats talking about, what I'm saying, elevating themselves more than what they should. Now, you know what? Let's talk about, the dudes. These dudes are, so-called killers, so-called, gangsters and stuff, right?
Right.
But these are the same motherfuckers that saying that's hooked on activists and shit. Promethazine, lean,
What is that?
lean, promethazine.
Promethazine just
Mix it with
mixed with
Sprite.
something. Yeah.
You mix it with Sprite. Mix it with Sprite.
What does it do? I don't know what that is. I'm saying.
It's like drinking
You
cough syrup.
yeah, that's
Oh,
exactly what it is. It's cough syrup mixed with Sprite and some other shit.
yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
lean.
you know what? Yeah, that's lean. Like this game is rigged, bro. Like it's fucked. And this is and the music that is out today don't help, because at least back because back in the day, like back in the 90s and stuff, like when we listen to rappers, whatever, and they sold drugs, they said it with regrets. I had to survive.
Right.
How did we go from you selling drugs to you being an addict?
Right.
Like Future, Molly Percocet.
Yeah.
That's an example. It's funny because most people listen to Future that don't have one, but that's another story.
That was good. I like that.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I mean, it's unfortunate. I get it. But like music goes through phases, so I'm hoping that this is a phase, an unfortunate phase.
But you know what though?
I don't think
never mind. It's never mind the music, man. Like, look how it affected society. Like if you really sit back and just watch, like you got people like what I'm saying, literally like all fucked up on social media talking about, yo, I'm on that lean. Like, yo, why would you even put your business out there? Like, you know what? Wasn't it frowned upon back then to be a fucking crackhead?
Yep.
Right. But hold up. Like, social media wasn't a thing. So if social media was a thing then, they'd probably be like repping up that they're crackheads. Like, I'm just saying that, like, for the times, I don't think it's music as much as it is social media and influence. And like, that's when parents need to step in, because these people should not be put on a pedestal. They're people.
Talking about parents, right? Back then, a passionate ass whooping was considered a passionate ass whooping. Like today, it's child abuse. Hey, my parents beat me to death a couple of times.
Yeah,
I died twice.
Child abuse.
You know what I'm saying? I died twice. Look at me now. I'm alive.
Yeah, you are alive.
You died almost 3 times. Let's count the time at Wildwood.
No, that's an overdose. That's a different story. Like I'm talking about like yo, listen, you know what? But growing up, I was a habitual line stepper. Every time I got out of the line.
Yes, he was.
And my parents, gave me the cocotazo. Got me beat. That's the problem, man. Like,
that's how it was so culturally then.
Yeah, but see, you know what though? Some kids need their asses fucked up. I don't care, bro. Yo, they need to get their ass whooped. No, I'm serious, man. Like, yo, you know what? Some kids, yo, like they really need that, to feel the hand of God on them.
I don't think that's really gonna change anything for them.
I don't think putting them in timeout is gonna change anything either.
Well, why is it always like a black and white? Oh, we're not, like, you're saying don't hit them, but we're saying don't put them in timeout. Who said timeout is the only option? First of all, timeout is for a certain age group, and it's usually little kids because you're trying to teach them something. It's not about like putting your kid in a corner. That's abuse. Like, if you're letting your kid sit there for 10 minutes, like staring at a wall, that's a problem. That's not like discipline. The issue is that parents don't know.
If you're smacking the shot at him in the back of the head as he's looking at the corner.
But why would you do that? I mean, honestly, like,
I'm just bullshit.
It's unfortunate because, like, a lot of us were hit, and to be honest, a lot of it was abuse, but we didn't see it that way because it was a norm, unfortunately.
Yes, it was. That's what it was.
And now the studies have come out and shown, like, yeah, you think we're all good and dandy, but we're not. We're fucked up from that. Like, whether you want to admit it or not, it did affect us. And honestly, it just doesn't solve anything. I think the real issue is that there isn't any discipline. Like, you cannot be best friends with your kid. You can be have a good relationship with your child, but you
Right.
always have to be the parent.
Exactly.
Yo,
And that's the problem, is these people that want to have be besties with their daughters, and they let them wear just things that it's just not appropriate for a young girl to wear. You know what I'm saying? It's just I don't get that. For me, that's the whole thing. It really is about parenting. Unfortunately, it's like most things, it's sink or swim. Nobody fucking really teaches you how to be a parent. You got to figure that shit out. There's
Let
a
me tell you
million
something. Let
books.
me tell
You
you
could
something.
read
Nah,
them,
but hold
but
up. See, let me tell you something. I was 16 when I had my first kid.
oh my
16 years old. Let me tell you something. I ain't no motherfucking thing. I was too busy running the motherfucking streets, acting a fool, not thinking properly, not thinking not thinking like a parent, not thinking, just
right.
thinking like a street kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like doing adult shit when now I think about it, that you shouldn't have been doing that kind of shit back then.
Right.
But that's what I was doing. I was doing grown up shit.
Right.
And not that
Yo.
I don't regret anything now. I mean, you can't now. You know what I'm saying? I would never regret anything that I did back. Well, hey, a couple things, but my children, I would never. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Compared to the relationships I had then to the relationship I have with them now is outstanding. I mean, it's changed so much because I've grown. It's like when you're a kid, you grow with your kid because you know, being 16 and then having a child is like you're growing with that child because you're maturing yourself.
Yeah, you have no
You know what I'm
choice.
saying?
You
you have no choice.
taking this huge responsibility on.
Yeah.
Having kids is a huge responsibility. That's why I don't want kids. I
Hey,
mean,
man,
say what you will, but
you know what? Like, bro, you see how I am with my son?
Yeah.
Yo, like my son and I, we have this certain bond, right? Where like his mom used to be like, "Oh, you're the cool parent." No. You know what?
That's right.
I was the parent that is like this, right? Let's compare the puppies, right? And you're on the front lawn, right? The mother always as the puppy's walking on the grass and whatever, right? The mother's always like every step of the way. Me, I just had the leash and sitting down, right? Let the leash go. Whenever we got too close to the street, click, brought him back. You know, that was me. You know, like that was me with my son. You know, we have an outstanding relationship. You know, like he came to the house the other day wearing some Crocs. I was like, I looked at him. I was like, yeah, tell me you're gay without saying you're gay. You know, like and my son gave me, and my son was like this. Come on, Dad.
Man.
You know you like them. I was like, yo, I didn't raise you to be this way. He's like, Dad, stop playing. Like you know, like my son has he has like this very, like sarcastic personality. I wonder where he gets it from. You know, like I wonder where
I wonder.
Like, you know what, he's a cynic, man. Like he's very cynical. You know, like there was one time, right? His mother threw the keys and he missed the keys, right? And I'm like, yo, you can't. I'm like, you couldn't catch an STD if you wanted to, bro. He's like, Dad. So he picks up the keys. He's like, he throws me the keys, right? And I missed it too. Right? He's like, he's like, let me guess, you can't see either, huh? I was like, yeah, touche. Because it was in the dark, yo. Like, I was like, yo, you couldn't catch an STD if you wanted to.
Oh my god.
Yo,
it's crazy. It's crazy because me and my boy, like he went through a lot growing up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he lived with me. Remember, he lived with me for about a year and a half, and went back with his mom and shit. And he went through this phase, man, where it was like, I don't want to put his business out there like that, but he was going through some terrible shit, and he needed help, and he got the help he needed, and I couldn't do it for him. You understand?
Yeah.
I couldn't sit there and be like, this is what, you know what I'm saying, you have to do. He needed to learn that on his own. He needed to learn what he had to do on his own. And all I could do is sit there and support his decisions. You know what I'm saying? And then when he finally finished what he had to finish and got out, and I saw the change in him. He became a man. He went from a child to a fucking hood rat to a fucking grown ass man in a matter of years, a couple months to a year. And look at him. I'm so proud of him now. He's a chef. He's got 2 kids. He's officially married. He's not like one of those, you know, Commonwealth marriages and shit. He's like officially married, you know, and he has his kids. He's doing very, very well for himself, and I'm proud of him.
That's
You
good.
know, you know, it's not every day that I can say that. I mean, I could say it every day because, you know, it's fact now. But growing up, you know, as I got, you know, when I became a parent, you would never think that, you know, you can sit there and say, damn, you know, I'm proud. I'm a proud parent. I'm proud of my kids. I'm proud of what they've accomplished. You know, look at my daughter. She's working on her master's in social work. She's got I don't know if it's an associate's or a degree in
It's probably an
national
associate.
security.
No,
National security. She could do that. She's
that's
like I
cool.
said, she's working on her master's in social work. I mean, she has all these goals and she's working towards all of them. You know, and she's getting there little by little. I'm proud of her too. I'm proud of all of them. You know what I mean? I mean, you can't ask. I couldn't ask for a better outcome when it came to the kids, man. You know, that's all I got to say.
I mean, you're very ambitious, so I could see why your children would be so ambitious as well. I think that there are kids who connect, like you could do more and you could be better or have a better life. And they could also see that their parents tried to do that for them.
My bad. I'm sorry.
You gotta turn your camera off, man, if you're gonna be yawning like that and shit.
No,
Oh man.
Man, listen, man, I've been up since 6 a.m.
Oh man. That's why I said, like, you make sure you go on because we usually chat for a while. Wake up.
Yeah,
But
I know.
I'm really glad about.
Hey,
Nobody's saying you guys
excuse
are
me.
bad parents. I think you're both good parents.
Excuse me. I'm about to go do this line real quick. Hold on. No, I'm just playing.
Just real quick.
Just real quick.
All right, so let's stay on this topic of parenting, okay? So I would love to hear your opinion on this. So there's this show I watch, and it's reality TV, and it's called Smothered. And basically what it is...
Oh, man, I think I heard about this show, but go ahead.
I don't even watch TV no more, yo.
What it is just really dysfunctional relationships
between mothers and daughters.
Mothers and daughters that, like, they have no boundaries. And when I say dysfunctional, let me give you an example. So there is this woman who is married and has a partner. She's gay, so it's 2 women, and she's trying to have a baby. They've been trying to have a baby, and so
do they look good? They should come holler. I mean, I can't miss.
Unbelievable. No. So basically, like, they've been trying for 2 years. It hasn't been successful. So for some reason, this woman, let's call her Karen, decided that
Karen.
Well, her name isn't Karen, but I can't remember her name right now. But she decided that she was going to try an at-home insemination with her mother. And so she decided not to tell her partner that not only was she being inseminated at home with her mom, but they also chose a different donor without her even having this conversation with her wife, which they're supposed to be doing this together. And Karen doesn't see why that's a problem. Meanwhile, the wife, Meanwhile, the wife is like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is supposed to be our child. This is supposed to be our journey. Why would you like do something like that with your mother? And I
Right.
totally agree with her. I thought, honestly, I'm pissed at this woman because I think it's disgusting that she would think it's appropriate for her mother to do that when she is in she's married. Like she has someone. That's an intimate moment. That's, you know,
Yeah, I think so too.
if
I
you
think
Question.
wanted
that's
to be
I have a question. Please tell me they're from Alabama or somewhere down south.
wait, I should find out where they are actually. Let me look it up.
Because that sounds like some Alabama shit. I'm sorry if anyone's from Alabama.
Like I
You know,
watched this show because I love people watching in general, so this is the easiest way to do it. And they're all dysfunctional in their own ways, but some of these relationships are just fucking sick. And I'm just like, dude, this is why boundaries exist. Like you have to have boundaries in relationships. Your mother should not be so involved in your pregnancy. Like that's just so wrong to your partner.
right.
Like it just frustrates me.
I was thinking that too,
Yeah,
like some
like
like some hills have
it's
eyes shit. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. You know,
crazy.
like you know what? My question is,
See what her name is.
what state they're from? I'm pretty sure you know what? Anything from Kentucky all the way down south is like, oh, like my sister, aunt, wife.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Trying to look because there's some of these people, they're just crazy. Like I can't even. I mean, a lot of them are from Florida or
Back,
um,
you know what? You know what?
The
People like,
backwoods of Florida,
Alabama.
man. Yeah.
you know
I'm
what?
trying
People,
to find
you know
out
what?
where they
All
are.
right, all right. You know what? Because I used to live in Florida, right? There's Miami, and then there's Florida. You know, like you know what they do in Miami is they have a little bit more sense. Then there's
Okay.
Florida, like you know, it's Florida. That's it.
All right, so the names, I got the names, but I gotta find out where they live. But it's Lauren and Laura Lee.
Who?
Laura
That's
and Laura Lee.
the couple. But I want to find out like where
That
they
sounds southern
live.
to me.
I wonder if they are in Alabama. They're in the South, I think.
That's definitely
Definitely.
southern to me.
But it's just like it.
Sounds like some
I don't know.
Smallville shit.
There's a lot of things like people do on there, like moms and daughters showering together or using the same bath water. There's a lot of things that are gross.
What?
Yeah, I'm just like, what is happening? And
What's the
they
name of this show? Smothered?
smothered.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
god, they are it like half the show. I feel like you're watching and you get mad because you're just like, bro, that's not okay. That is just not okay. Like,
You know what? I'm looking this shit up right now.
I really like just don't understand how people can have relationships like this and like think that's okay and normal. Like that's not a problem. That's totally cool.
yeah, Amanda said she's lying about something so damn important. You just don't lie, it'll
Oh
catch up with
yeah.
you. Of
You
course it will.
never lie for that for that exact reason.
You know what? If they're from the South, I'm pretty sure she's getting inseminated with her father's sperm.
Oh man, stop it. Stop it. The thing is that her dad is like really cool. I like her dad. Like he also sees this relationship as dysfunctional and like gives the mom these faces like what the fuck are you doing? So he definitely has like, you know, some sense. But this woman and the daughter, it's just like no. I feel like for a lot of these relationships, therapists should really be called because like it's twisted. I'm like, this is not okay.
You know what's not okay?
What?
I don't know. I just felt like saying that shit.
So that was eating at me. So I just had to throw it out there because I just watched it today. It was on tonight. It's on at Monday night.
Y'all heard that Fast 9 is making a lot of money, man.
Bro, you know
I've
what?
seen people say they like it. I don't know.
You know what? First off, you know what? After Fast 5, you should just stop. How the fuck you go from street races to people saving the world? Like, yo, save these nuts. I ain't watching no more Fast and Furious shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you know
this
what?
time they're going to space. Respect.
Nah, fuck all that. You know, like yo, you
I'll
know
watch
what?
that one.
Like, yo, you know what? This one girl told this person that we know. You heard?
Amanda loved it.
This one girl told this person that we know, right? When he approached her again about, you know, trying to hook up, he's like, you better get the fuck out of here. Gone in 60 seconds. Fast and Furious. I was like, no.
Oh man,
why?
I loved it. That was great.
Well, you know what? You know what? You may love the movie, but you won't love the action of it. Gone in 60 seconds. Like, yeah, exactly. You know, like.
Sorry. Do you hear that? Like,
yeah, we hear it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you have to go to the bathroom now?
No.
All right, good.
Was that you flushing the toilet?
No, I was pouring a drink in my cup. I wouldn't bring you into the bathroom. I have some respect. I just have a cat staring at me.
Yo, you know what?
You know why I think what I like about Vin Diesel. Vin Diesel is Groot, and that's about it. Other than that, Vin Diesel.
Yes, I love Groot.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of my favorites, the Guardians of the Galaxy, I think.
Yeah, we're not gonna see 3 till 2023. That sucks, but it is what it is.
You know what, yo? Like, a lot of people don't know he was a Saving Private Ryan too.
Yes, he was.
Yo, you know what? I remember being in the Army. They will let us watch that shit every fucking Saturday, yo. Where I actually knew the words to it. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is the part where Vin Diesel gets shot trying to be a hero, save that little girl. Yep. You know, like I remember that. And and the military is funny because, like, yeah, like all these so-called hardcore people, right? Them people that, you know, with the bright ideas would be the same one Matt Damon's characters crouching, screaming, covering his ears and shit. You know, like, no, I'm serious, man. The ones that went up there, oh, I'll do this, I'll do that in the third, right? I ain't gonna lie, those are the ones I laid hands on. Remember I used to call you from the CQ desk and be like, yo, I had to smack the shit out this dude, bro.
Yeah, word. He used to call me all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, man. Like, you know what? Like, you come across all walks of life, literally, like gangbangers. They're in the Army. Racist. They're in the Army. You know, like this one dude, right? We were like 3 weeks in. He was like, I can't take it no more. I'm like, bro, you got 6 more weeks left, man. Chill the fuck out. You know, can't take it no more. Next day, he went to go see the drill sergeants right after chow, right? We go back upstairs. We changing out of our PT, you know what I'm saying, our PT uniform and throwing our BDUs. And they came and got his shit, right? Later on in the day, they're like, yo, you ever happened in Stratford? I'm like, no, what happened? He's like, yo, your battle, but he came out the closet. He was gay. In my mind, I'm like, yo, this nigga's not gay because you know what? His girl's been cheating on him. That's what it is. He wanted to go home. You know, this nigga wasn't gay. He just said that shit.
Oh my God.
No lie. A week later, he was gone. Yo, he went home.
Wow.
You know, a week later, he went home.
He was like, I'm scared for my life. I'm gay. I gotta go.
No, yo, you know what? I don't know what I don't know what he said, but for the drill sergeants to come up, you know what I'm saying, grab his shit with disgust. I know he said some wild shit. he was probably
he probably said he was out after you.
Nah, you know what? He probably saw one of the drill sergeants was like, I'll suck the fart out your asshole, drill sergeant. Some wild shit like that, man. Like, yo, you know what? Like a lot of people that that went into basic training thinking that they were gonna do something, man.
Yeah, some people don't even survive that, man.
Nah, man. Like yo, basic training wasn't even that hard. It was just hard mentally.
Right. Yeah, that's what they do.
You know, like yo, you know what? I had to sneak my phone calls, yo. Literally.
I don't know why you had so fucking many of them.
Robin?
There were so many of them.
Yo, I had to sneak them. Yo, I had to sneak my phone calls, yo. Like I literally like yo, you know what? There was times where they'll have me do fire watch, right? And I was at the CQ desk, and I look at the time and like it'd be like 2200. That's when everyone's sleeping and shit. But I'm like, yo, it's 10 o'clock, right? I'm saying to myself, it's 10 at night. These niggas are drinking and smoking and, you know, in the club, teabagging bitches and shit. And I'm here.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I'm like, yo, and I'm here on this desk. You know what? Let me make some phone calls. You know, back then they gave us a phone card, right? It was like 100 minutes that you could buy for like $30 at the PX. So like, we have phone cards. Yo, one of my drill sergeants kept my letters from coming to me for like 3 weeks. So I'm here thinking no one loved me, right? That's what I'm saying, like the mental aspect of it, right? Up until one day, like he was like, "Oh yeah, you have, you know, they call my name or whatever." So I went, broke formation, got my letter, boom. Went back to formation, called my name again, broke formation, you know, got my letter, boom. Went back to formation, called my name the third time. I'm like, boom. He's like, "Oh yeah, stay here. If I call your name one more time, you're gonna knock out 20." He called my name. He's like, "Beat your face, private." I'm like, shit. You know, knocked out 20, got up, got my letter. Then he called my name again. I'm like, you know, after the 7th time you calling my name, man, like it made me realize that you guys been holding my fucking letters for like the past 3 weeks. Because but by the time I tried to do my last push-up, right? Like yo, you know what? I couldn't even do it. I was doing girl push-ups, right? Because I must have knocked out 160 alone because it's 20. But like my arms, right? They were on some Michael J. Fox shit and they were shaking.
Oh my god!
Like yo, like I was like, you know, like my chest. Like yo, you know what? Like that whole time, man, I'm the one that felt like I had Parkinson's, bro, because like I couldn't. Yo, I was just shaking, yo, like you know, like when the freaking fault lines in Cali move. That's how bad I was shaking. And I was like, yo, you know what? I can't do another push-up, man. I can't.
At that point, I'd be like, keep the fucking letters.
What happened?
At that point, I'd be like, keep the fucking letters. I don't want
but
I
you
want
know
my
what?
letters.
But yeah, damn right. So I just kept, you know, like I just kept on like pushing, yo, but like my hands were like, you know, like you know, just like, you know, like, yo, when muscle failure hits and you keep going after muscle failure, bro, that is the worst, weirdest feeling ever. Like, yo, my chest was shaking, my legs were shaking, right?
Damn.
My neck
Sound like
was
you
shaking.
had a motherfucking, I don't know, that gay dude must have been thinking about you.
Womp, 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 womp.
He must have been like Sanchez. He must have been like, oh my god.
Nah, man, yo, you try push, yo, you know what? You tried like, you know, knocking out like 160 push-ups just for some fucking 8 more letters.
No,
I had like 11 in total.
Keep my letters.
Nah,
I'd be like, I'll pick that up tomorrow.
nah, you know what? I also had entertaining pictures too. So, you know, it was like jail in there, bro. Like, yo, you know what? Like during basic training, we wasn't even allowed to smoke cigarettes, but somehow we found cigarettes and we were smoking in the shower, right?
What?
No, like, you know what? We'll literally go to the latrine, right? With clothes on, go in the shower, turn on the vent, and smoke into the vent, right? we found ways to get, you know what I'm saying? This is basic training now. We found ways to get drunk. A little bit of rubbing alcohol and Sprite.
What?
Yo, I was telling you, Los, like, yo, like, yeah, man, like, you know what, the army is ghetto as shit, man. Don't ever think that, you know, you just because what you see on fucking TV is like, you know, oh wow, there's some dignified soldiers. No, they ghetto as fuck. All of them. All of them. You know, even the ones that wears the stripes and brass and all that stuff, from the lieutenant to the captains, man, like they all ghetto as fuck, yo. You know, there ain't nothing dignified about them.
Damn.
I don't know, bro.
You know, like yo, you know what drill sergeant knows? What drill sergeant you know? But like, hey, privates, I condone violence. He loved that. Yo, one of my drill sergeants loved that shit. That's why I liked him.
Of course you would.
You know what? Of course, because you know what? You know what? I actually had a problem with this racist dude, right? And when he said I condone violence, if anybody has a problem, come see me. You know, call out the person. You come see me. We go upstairs to the third floor and handle it. So when this dude was like, "You have a problem with him?" Yo, remember that picture I showed you, me slapping the shit out the dude?
Yep.
That was the same dude I fucked up. Right? This was before. No, wait. The picture that I showed you, because someone decided to take pictures, right? This was after the fight. Right? So we go upstairs, right? And we take off like our BDs and stuff, right? And he's like, go ahead, fight. I'm here thinking that, yo, this dude knew how to fight because he was talking all this shit. My man looked like the Notre Dame Fighting Irish logo. Like that, right? And I'm here looking, I was like, oh man, you know what? This is gonna be easy. Yo, this dude starts swinging wild, yo. Like, you know, start swinging wild with his head down. I just went to town. To the drill sergeant was like, all right, let him get up. Right? So we threw down again. Right? And it ain't really end well for him either.
Right.
And then, you know, let him get up again. The third time, I just cracked him, right? But I hurt my hand doing so. I thought I broke my shit. Right? Because I kept on I was like, yo, my fucking hand. Right? So he looks at the private. He was like, Stratton, you fell down the stairs during fire watch. You slept on a flashlight. If the worst come back to me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Wow.
Yo, drill sergeants back then were brutal. Yo, like they were allowed to fuck you up.
Right.
You know, like they literally used to, bro. The shit that they did to us back then is considered abuse now.
I'm sure.
Like, yo, you know what? Remember I told you I was at the rifle range and stuff, and I let off a shot by accident when they told us to halt. Then I just heard like steps and stuff. Then, like, mind you, at that time I was like, what, 220?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I was like, 215, 220, right? Would you believe that one drill sergeant, right, deadlifted me from my belt, the back of my belt, and the top of my shirt, and picked me up like this, like to my feet, and my arms were like this, and stood me up, yelled at me, and this, that, and the third, right? And the other drill sergeants came, these was yelling and whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm getting attacked and stuff, right? And they had me run around the whole company. Yo, a platoon is like probably like 30 people, 30 soldiers. A company is like 150, I think, if I'm right. So it's a 5K march back, 2.5 miles. I had to run around the platoon the whole time. Run around them. Just because I licked off an extra shot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's not nice.
No, not nice at all.
Yeah, but now the Army allows gay shit, so whatever.
Unbelievable. All right, so let's move on.
Just playing. You know, like, yeah, man, but like, yo, you know what? That's the reason why, like, me, I don't salute no flag. There's no need to.
Yeah, I don't understand the whole flag thing and the
All right, well,
Pledge of Allegiance and the It's just weird. It's just odd that that's the kind of country we have. Like countries that do that are usually communists or dictatorships.
Thank you.
And it's like normal here. That's the funny part. Like
and what's even funnier is like when you go on like I would go on social media, right? And you hear you will read about all these dudes talking about this is the reason why I don't watch NFL because they disrespecting the flag, blah 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 blah. And I point out, I'm like, yo, so do you stand? You know what I'm saying? When the national anthem is played, do you stand? You know what I'm saying, in your living room? No,
right,
then
like
shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yo, you know what? I went to MetLife 2 years ago, right? They were playing the national anthem. I turned my back, and some dude was like, some dude was like, oh, like he gave me a look. I said, what? Like in my mind, I'm like, yo, you know what? I was actually in the military, man. Like, I have my right to do so. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression.
I agree.
And
that's that on that.
What happened?
Nothing.
Yeah, well,
it wasn't political. I thought that was very nicely done.
No, you know what? It wasn't political. You know what? Here's the thing, right? When I go down the seaside, yes.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna wear my Kaepernick jersey. I'm telling you this.
I mean, but
I'm gonna kneel in front of every flagpole I see, just to piss these. You know what I'm saying? These little KKK. These renegade KKK
not worth
dudes
it, though.
Oh, it is.
No.
Oh, it is. You wanna know why?
Because then it's just like fulfills this already stereotype that they have about you. That's what you don't get. Like, you're not part of the groups down here. I am, because unfortunately I live in this disgusting county, and like the shit people
Ocean
say.
County? Ocean County?
Ocean, the taint of fucking New Jersey is basically like, there are a lot of racist motherfuckers here.
Of course.
And there are a lot of people who automatically assume that, like, if people of color are down here, that there's going to be riots and there's going to be violence and there's going to be this. And unfortunately, what happens is a lot of out-of-towners do come down and start shit. But the truth is, like, you also can't have a gajillion people on the beach at the same time, like really on a quick, boardwalk.
I gotta do something real quick. So go ahead, man. Keep talking.
Like the boardwalks are not huge.
No, they're not. They're not. For some reason back then the boardwalk seemed like forever.
Well, the one in Wildwood is really long.
Yeah,
it wasn't huge.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
when
was it? Did you see the thing about the party?
What party?
Apparently there was like some social media thing about going to, was it Long Branch or one of the beaches down here, and there were like, I think they said like 500 people showed up or something, and it became a hot mess because people came down, they got drunk. Like, you can't have that many people together getting drunk, being like, people are stupid.
You see, that's the reason why, like, in all honesty, I prefer to go anywhere past Atlantic City. You want to know why? Because
I agree.
One, you're dealing with the Philly, Delaware crowd, right? And the Philly Delaware crowd, they're a little bit more laid back, a little bit, tiny bit. Like even Atlantic City, like you're dealing with Atlantic City, woo. Like if Coney Island,
good.
You know what? If Camden had casinos,
right,
and a beach, that would be Atlantic City right there, man. Like,
right? Yeah, I agree with that.
But you know what though? Like Wildwood is my thing because I'm gonna be honest with you, the beach is free. The beach is long though, but to get to the water, holy shit, man! Like, you walking a mile just to get to the water. And this sun, shit.
Yeah, no,
you're walking a mile just to get to the water, but like it's everything is a little calmer down there.
It is because it's more family oriented. It's also a little bit more money too. Like, Cape May is also down there, and that also
You know what?
like is
You know what?
expensive.
I wanted to go dolphin watching, yo. You could do that out there.
You can actually go to either the bay in Cape May or the beach, and you can see them from the shore. It's happened. I've been there. Like, I've been at the beach at Cape May. We've seen dolphins, actually. It's pretty cool. They also have like whale watching,
That's
but
what I want to do.
that's
Well,
not guaranteed though either, they
yeah, but
say,
yeah, true.
And to be like, have you seen that boat? How choppy the water is, and like, I'd throw up if I got on that boat. I'm not a boat person.
me neither. You know what? After seeing Titanic, man, no.
That's how I feel. I'm like, I'm not gonna die.
No. And speaking
The
of
ocean
Titanic,
is huge.
you know that bitch really did have space for homeboy to live.
On the raft.
Yes, there was extra space, yo.
I feel like that.
And this is what I'm talking about. And this is what I'm talking about, you women, yo, selfish asses. You know.
No, I think she did try to help him, but he wouldn't do it. Like, he was being stubborn, like men usually are, and that's what happened.
Yo, I think because he was freezing to death as is.
I mean, yeah,
like,
that water, dude.
like,
I went to an exhibit for the Titanic like shortly after the movie came out, and they had like a hole that they're like, if you want to feel how cold the water was, you could put your hand in and feel how freezing cold the water was. And like, once I did that, I feel like it changed my perspective completely, and I started crying because I was just like, I can't imagine falling into that like death right away. Like, it was freezing, and it was sad.
You know what though? That's why it's always good to be drunk on the boat.
I agree. Like, I'd rather, go quick.
Yo, you know what? Get some Hennessy, get some Tito's. Like, yo, you actually live longer. You know, it's funny because I was supposed to go on a cruise, right? But you know what? How I look at it, listen, if God didn't give me no gills, I'm not going on no boat. Period.
I'm not into boats or cruises. Ugh.
No, me neither. And for me to fly, I gotta take Xanax.
Yeah, flying. I actually can do.
Like no flying. Yo, listen, man.
I have to sit by a window. I can't not sit by the window.
Like one of my peoples, right? She was flying Spirit. She's like, yeah, I'm going to land. I'm flying Spirit. I'm like, yeah, keep flying Spirit. You gonna fuck around and become one,
right? I don't mess with that.
Like, yo, you know what? You know what? Those like, those pilots, they take the back roads in the sky. It seems like, because it's always turbulent, right? I was showing my dad a video of like some turbulence going on on Spirit Airlines, right? And some dude, right? I mean, he was funny. He's like, "What the fuck is going on? Hey, put this plane down." I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, wrong choice of words, bro. You really gonna speak that shit into existence, man? Like, no, you don't want to do that.
Oh man.
Nah, but you know what though? I always have to be under some type of I ain't gonna say narcotic, because that shit sounds like
a sedative.
I always have to be sedated before I hop on a plane.
That's not a bad thing. Anxiety is legit. I also get anxiety on the plane.
Because you know what?
I get that.
I went down to Puerto Rico, right? And then we hit some turbulence, and I grabbed my ex-girl's leg, right? Now, mind you, I'm one of the people that have to move around, but for some reason, whenever I'm on planes or whatever, I sit still, I look straight, right? I don't want to know what's going on, because you know what? I'm saying to myself, yo, if this plane crashes, yo, like, if I look out the window, I'm like, yo, if this plane crashes, right?
Well, I mean,
I'm like, yo, we fucked either way. Like, yo, I'm really, like thinking of shit like that, right? And then I'm looking at the people around me, right? I'm like, yo, you know what? This motherfucker better not try to think that this is like Passenger 57, because I will fuck this nigga up. Like, yo, you know what? I'm here thinking like, Hollywood shit, right?
No, I think that's a legit fear.
But at the same time, I'm like, yo, you know what? If I'm on a sedative and this plane crash, I don't know nothing. So I'm gonna die not knowing nothing. I probably might wake up and be like, fuck. Then all of a sudden, boom, that's it.
Yeah,
Right.
over.
But other than that, like, I don't know, I'm not gonna feel much.
I
Like,
mean, depends how it goes down. There's so many scenarios here, but
hey,
either
you know what?
way.
You know what? If the plane goes down like how Monica Lewinsky went down to Bill Clinton, then hey, it is what
Oh
it is,
man,
man.
poor Monica.
All those
I
kids,
think.
poor
Oh,
Monica. Yo, you know what? She would have been a good teacher at Head Start.
oh boy. Still with the
Mm.
jokes. Poor Monica. I think that now the climate on airplanes is ridiculous. Like people are losing their goddamn minds and like punching people and like oh yeah.
You know
What's the
what?
name
I
of that
was
movie?
I was actually working. I was working for the for the Port Authority, right? And I went to Exchange Place, there's waterfront in Jersey City, like right
Yeah.
next to the Hudson River. And like you know what? I actually saw the plane crash into the water. I think it was a US airplane that flew out of Queens like a
Yes,
bird.
yes,
The bird hit the engine and he made an emergency crash landing in the Hudson River.
yes. That's right.
Yeah, but see, you know what though? Amanda, to be what you call it, specific about that plane flew out of LaGuardia Airport. LaGuardia ain't too far from where the plane landed at, right? That's like what, like from LaGuardia to Hudson River, right? That's like
That's
well,
not
you know what?
far.
Hell no, it's not that far at all. Like I'm like,
Especially because of the water, the
You-
waterway. It's an island, so they could get through quick.
yeah, Queens is Long Island too. That's what people don't know.
Yeah.
Queens and Brooklyn is Long Island. Like I was telling I told my mom, I was like, you know what, Mom, you traveled to Long Island to give birth to me, right? She was like, but I traveled to Brooklyn. I'm like, Brooklyn is Long Island, the western part of Long Island. You know?
Right.
Oh yeah, it is. But see, you know what the thing is though? When the plane went down, like you had Harbor Patrol, you had all the ferries, like New York Waterway, Staten Island Ferry, like all of them was shuttling over there. And where that plane went down at was like around it was in the middle of the it was like in the middle of the river, like around Weehawken, between Weehawken and 34th Street.
Yeah.
Like right in the middle too. It's amazing because like I think his name was Sully, right? Sully.
Yeah.
Sullenberg, something.
Captain Sully, right? That was the
Hold on.
name.
You know what? Let me look this up just to make sure.
I'm pretty sure it was Captain Scully, something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, a plane is huge. Planes are not small.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Like they kept the plane. Right. Like after they fished it out, I think they kept the plane in Bayonne or something like that. And
I don't know.
And like the FAA had to be there, but Port Authority officials had to be there too because it flew out of the airport. And they took the plane overnight, and they transported it on a I think it was a Pulaski or something like that, because they closed the Pulaski. No, wait, it wasn't a Pulaski. Pulaski too small. The wingspan was like too huge for that.
What, Tappan Zee? Is that bigger?
No,
that's up north.
Yeah, that's like upstate.
I'm thinking of
No, you know what? They went down the turnpike. My bad. They went down the turnpike.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because they went down I-95 and stuff. All right, the flight was U.S. Airways 1549, and he crashed into the Hudson River.
Yep. But that's a good thing that it happened there and then, and not like somewhere where you couldn't land or try to.
Man,
planes are scary. They are. Like it.
You know what I hate? When that shit starts doing the Michael J. Fox.
When there's turbulence. I know. It is. I guess like
Because you know what, the plane be feeling like it's about to break. I used to work at the airport, right? And sometimes I had to fly Southwest, and them, their pilots back then are cowboys. Like you could tell they're fresh out the Air Force, because you know what, we're flying like. He was like, yeah, we're at the altitude of like 35,000 feet, 35,000 feet. And if you look down to your right, you see there's another plane. I think it was U.S. airplane, right? And and he was like, and they're heading to the same airport we were heading to, because I was flying out to Phoenix, and he was like, we're gonna race them.
What? Yeah, that's exactly what I want to hear as a passenger.
Yeah, like I thought he was joking. Then all of a sudden the plane,
no.
You know what? When you're in the air, like you don't really feel the speed,
right?
But
right.
as you looking and you see the plane start, like going from here slowly, like this, slowly like that. I'm like, yo, how fast are we really going? Like, like how fast are we really going? And then like when we landed the Phoenix and stuff, right? Then, like, when we landed the Phoenix and stuff, right? Amanda, I know, like, this is where you're from, Arizona. Like, first off, it is foolish to go to Phoenix in July.
I believe that.
Walk through that jetway, I couldn't breathe, like, the shit was hot. So me and my boy, like, we went to we waited for like one of his cousins to come pick us up, and the heat was ridiculous, yo.
And isn't it the same as Vegas, like mad dry? Hello, yeah. Big C, welcome back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm having a difficult time. I'll explain later, but yeah,
it's it. I just wanted to say. Yo, I was thinking about Living Color, man. Like, Men on Film.
I missed that show.
Right? Yo, what you think about Cardi B being pregnant? Hated it.
Oh my God, I heard that I was listening to the radio today, and I heard that like Cardi B is pregnant. They like congratulated her, and I thought of you for some reason, because I guess we have been having these conversations about her and the other ones you don't like.
No. You know what the thing is? What upsets me is how like people like, they just get all groupied out. Like, yo, all right, she's pregnant. Women get pregnant every day. Where's their roses? Oh, let me guess, because like she's known and stuff.
Right, yeah.
No, like, no, like
how it is.
Nah, man. Like, yo, you know what? Like stop being groupies, yo. Stop.
Yeah, like I can't wait for the Kardashian thing to die out eventually. Like I've been over them, but I still don't understand how like people can stand those people.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're just
they just need to go away already and get it over with. Just go away and bye.
Shut up and
leave.
Stop trying to tell us what's
they
right
fuck Kanye
and
West up.
And...
Fuck him.
Now he did that to himself. That's another story.
Yeah, that's for another story for another time. Yo, so it's 1:16 in the a.m.
Yeah, late.
I know that Dubs are dawn.
I gotta work in the morning, yo.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he's gotta be up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the a.m.
Did a good run today.
Yeah, it was a good one. Yeah, the golf claps to everybody.
Yeah.
Hated it.
I'm sorry I wasn't too involved this time, but
you need like sound bites like that.
Yeah.
Yo, bro. Yes. Like
I gotta find a way to get the clips that we have, so we could do the conspiracy theory of the day and all this other crazy shit too. I got mad clips. I got some funny ass clips too, but I gotta find a way to get those connected.
yo, we need to get that one. Hated it.
Yeah.
You know, like, yo, we're gonna have fun with that, man, for real.
So anyway, thanks for everybody who stopped by. TG,
Yeah.
Amanda, number one fan of the show, been here since day one. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Tell your boo we said what's up.
Yeah, no doubt.
A matter of fact, you know what? Hit us up with your address again so I can send you some more merch from the show. You know what I mean?
Yo, you know what? If he's a Cowboy fan, we just gonna send him shit in the box. Just like, you know, 100% sun dried, grade A human manure.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You know, it's like putty.
All right. So with that being said, man, I'm glad everybody stopped by. Thanks for watching. This is Big Corleone.
Yo, this is Dubs the Don.
And
T-Love, I guess.
all right. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we're working on that. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah.
And at just always keep in mind that at some point.
Yeah, it's my hurt. Yo, roll the credits, man. We out.
Bad.
Later.
Bye. Later.
Bye.